Welcome, my friend. This is my new 24/7 English channel. Today's video is not just a story. It's not just words. It's something deeper. It is for your heart. It is for your soul. It is for that small part of you that is still holding on. That little piece inside you that still believes, even when everything feels broken. I know you are tired, truly tired. Not just your body, but your heart. You wake up every day and you try. You try to do the right things. You try to smile. You try to study. You try to speak. You try to believe in yourself. But it's hard. It's so hard. Some days it feels like the world is too fast, and you are too slow. Like you are always behind. Like you are chasing something you can never catch. You see others moving forward. They are learning. They are speaking. They are shining. But you feel stuck. You feel like you are standing in one place while life keeps moving. You are not lazy. You work hard. You care. You try again and again. But still, you feel like it's not enough. Still, you feel like you are falling. Still, you feel like you are not going anywhere. Sometimes, you sit in silence. No one sees your pain. No one hears the voice in your head that says, "You are not good enough. You will never make it. Why even try?" That voice is loud and cruel and constant, and it makes your heart heavy. You might look strong on the outside. You go to work. You take care of your family. You show up to class. You say, "I'm fine." You laugh. You hide it well. But inside, you feel empty. You feel broken. You feel lost. There are moments when you want to give up, truly give up. You look at the books and you close them. You open your notebook and your mind goes blank. You speak a sentence and someone laughs or corrects you. And it hurts. It hurts more than you can explain. You remember the times you failed. You remember the times people made fun of your accent. You remember the times you wanted to speak but stayed silent. And those memories, they stay with you. They whisper, "Don't try again. It will hurt again." You cry sometimes, not always loudly. Sometimes just a quiet tear. Sometimes just a long breath. You feel that pain in your chest. That pain of not being enough. Not smart enough. Not fast enough. Not brave enough. You look around and it feels like no one understands. They say, "Try harder." They say, "Be confident." But they don't see how much you already try. They don't see the nights you stay awake. They don't see the mornings you push yourself to get up, to show up, to smile. And maybe that's why you feel alone. Because no one truly sees how hard this is for you. No one truly sees how much it costs you to just keep going. You want to be better. You want to speak with confidence. You want to feel proud of yourself. But you feel stuck, like your feet are heavy, like your heart is tired, like your mind is full of doubt. Maybe you've tried many times. Maybe you've started and stopped. Maybe you've made promises to yourself and broken them. Maybe you feel like a failure. Maybe you feel ashamed. And today, maybe you are here because you need something. Not just advice, not just tips. You need something deeper. You need someone to understand, someone to say, I see you. I know it hurts, and it's okay. So let me say it. I see you. I know it hurts, and it's okay. It's okay to feel tired. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to cry. You are human. You are not a machine. You have a heart. You have emotions. You have a soul. And your pain is real. You are not weak because you feel this way. You are not broken because you struggle. You are not a failure because you are not perfect. You are trying. And that means something. That means everything. I want you to know that it's okay to pause. It's okay to rest. It's okay to be honest about how you feel. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to hide. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to be real. Sometimes we try so hard to look strong that we forget it's okay to be soft, to be honest, to say, I'm not okay. So let's say it together, just for this moment. I'm not okay, but I'm still here. Yes, you are still here. After everything, after the hard days, after the dark nights, after the failures, after the silence, you are still here. That means something, my friend. That means you have not given up. Even when it was hard. Even when it didn't make sense. Even when you felt like no one cared, you stayed, you showed up, you pressed play on this video. That is not nothing. That is everything. And if you feel like crying right now, it's okay. Let the tears come. Let the heart speak. You don't have to hold it in. Not here. Not now. This is your space. A space without judgment. A space without pressure. A space where you are seen, where you are heard, where you are loved. Because I know how it feels to be in that dark place. I know how it feels to try and still feel empty. I know how it feels to want to quit. But this moment is not the end. It's not your finish line. It's just a pause, a breath, a soft whisper saying, you are not alone. So breathe with me, slowly, deeply. Inhale, hope. Exhale, pain. Inhale, peace. Exhale, fear. You are not alone, not anymore. This journey, this pain, this fight, you don't have to carry it alone anymore. Because sometimes we don't need someone to fix us. We just need someone to sit beside us, to say, I see you, I feel you, I'm with you, and I am here, right now, with you, for you. We're just getting started. I understand, my friend, I really do. I know your pain is real. I know your tears are real. I know your heart is tired. I know your thoughts are heavy, but I want you to hear this now, from my voice to your heart. You are not weak. No, you are not weak. You are strong in ways you can't always see. You are still trying, even when you feel like giving up. That is not weakness. That is strength. That is power. That is something to be proud of. You are not broken. You are not damaged. You are not lost forever. You are still here, aren't you? You are still breathing, still standing, still hoping, maybe quietly, maybe secretly, but the hope is there. It's still alive. I know the world moves too fast. I know people expect too much. I know you feel small sometimes. But I want you to know this. You are not alone in this journey. Many people feel the same way. Many people cry in silence. Many people carry pain in their hearts and still smile in front of others. You are not the only one. I promise you, you are not. So please, stop calling yourself lazy. You are not lazy. You are tired. You are tired from trying again and again without someone beside you. You are tired from carrying everything on your shoulders. You are tired of always being strong. And that is okay. Stop calling yourself stupid. You are not stupid. You are scared. You are confused. You are learning. And learning is not a straight line. Learning is full of mistakes, full of questions, full of slow steps. But you are doing it. You are learning, even if it feels slow. Stop thinking you are not good enough. You are enough, just as you are. Right now, with your fear, with your pain, with your mistakes, you are enough. Sometimes we wait for someone to say this to us, so let me say it clearly. You are enough. You are worthy. You are not alone. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to keep breathing, keep standing, keep taking small steps. That is enough. If you feel like you're always behind, remember this. Everyone has a different path. Some people run, some people walk, some people crawl, but movement is movement. You are still moving, even if it feels slow. You are still growing, even if you don't see it yet. And yes, some days you fall. Some days you want to hide. Some days your voice shakes. But even on those days, you are becoming stronger. Because falling doesn't mean failing. Crying doesn't mean quitting. The fact that you are here listening to this means you still care. It means your heart still wants something more. And that desire, that small light inside, is where hope lives. I want you to look back for a moment. Look at all the hard days you survived. Look at all the nights you cried, but still woke up. Look at all the times you were afraid, but still tried. You did that. You made it through. You have walked through dark places. You have faced fear. You have stood alone. And still, you are here. Still breathing. Still hoping. Still trying. That is beautiful. That is powerful. Sometimes we wait for big signs. We wait for someone to rescue us. We wait for everything to get easy. But maybe the sign is this moment. Maybe the sign is these words. Maybe the sign is your own heartbeat, telling you not to give up yet. You don't have to do this alone anymore. You have someone now. Me. I'm here. Talking to you. Believing in you. Standing with you. You don't have to be perfect with me. You don't have to be strong all the time. You can just be you. I know it hurts. I know you feel tired. But I also know this pain won't last forever. I know your heart can heal. I know your mind can learn. I know your soul can rise again. You are not finished. Your story is not over. There are still pages to write. There are still dreams to chase. There are still mornings full of light waiting for you. But don't rush, don't force. Just take one small breath, one small step. That's enough for today. And tomorrow? You can try again. You don't need to carry this whole mountain. Just move one small stone. You don't need to finish the race today. Just take one more step. You don't need to be strong every second. Just hold on a little longer. There are people in the world who will love you for who you are. There are voices that will support you. There are hands that will lift you up. You may not see them yet, but they are there, and one day you will find them. But for now you have me, and I am here to tell you, you are not lazy, you are not stupid, you are not a failure. You are tired, you are scared, you are human, and that is okay. Let's stop being so hard on ourselves. Let's stop calling our pain weakness. Let's stop hiding our hearts. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to fall. You are allowed to be real. And even in your worst moment, you are still worthy of love. You are still worthy of hope. You are still worthy of trying again. You are not a problem to fix. You are a soul to care for, a life to support, a heart to lift. So, let's breathe again. Slowly, gently. You are not alone. Say it with me. I am not alone. Feel those words. Let them touch your heart. And now say, I am enough. Say it again, slowly, with meaning. I am enough. That's right. You are. Even if no one told you today, I will. I see you. I believe in you. I am with you. And together, we will walk forward, step by step, breath by breath. You don't have to rush. You don't have to be perfect. Just one more try, that's all. You are not alone. Never forget that. My friend, now I want you to listen to something very important. I want you to really feel it. You have power inside you, even if you don't see it, even if you don't believe it yet. It is there. Quiet, maybe. Hidden, maybe. But it is real, and it is strong. You have lived through pain. You have stood in the middle of fear. You have cried. You have failed. And still, you are here. That means you are not weak. That means you have something inside you that is stronger than the pain. Something that never gave up. You have courage. You have heart. You have strength. You just forget sometimes. You forget how far you have come. You forget how brave you are. You forget how many times you've started again when you could have stayed down. That is not failure. That is power. Some people think strength means never falling, but true strength means rising after every fall. Real power is not loud. It is not shouting. It is not being perfect. Real power is quiet. It is soft. It is the moment you whisper to yourself, I'll try one more time. That whisper, so small, so soft, can change your life. You don't need to be the best. You don't need to win every time. You just need to keep trying. That is how you grow. That is how you become who you truly are. Maybe you feel like your progress is slow. Maybe your English is not perfect yet. Maybe you still feel afraid when you speak. That's okay. That fear is not the end. That fear is just the beginning of courage. You have something many people don't have. You have the will to try again. You have the fire to keep going, even when it's hard. That is rare. That is beautiful. That is powerful. Discipline is stronger than talent. Many people are born with talent, but they stop when things get hard. You keep going. You try again. That is what changes everything. That is what builds greatness. You may not have everything figured out, but you have something better. You have the heart to continue. You have the fire to get up again. You have the soul to believe, even when the world tells you not to. You are stronger than your fear. You are bigger than your mistakes. You are deeper than your doubt. Don't listen to the voice that says, you can't. Listen to the one that says, try one more time. That voice is your truth. That voice is your strength. Sometimes life makes us feel small. People laugh at our mistakes. They correct our English. They make us feel less. But you are not less. You are not small. Your voice matters. Your dream matters. Your effort matters. Think about all the things you've done that were hard. Think about the times you didn't give up. Think about the days when your heart was heavy, but you still stood up and tried. That is strength. That is who you are. Every small effort is a brick that builds your future, a brick that builds your confidence. One word, one sentence, one lesson, it all matters. It all counts. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is too small. When you speak with mistakes, you are still speaking. When you study for 10 minutes, you are still learning. When you try again after failure, you are still growing. You are moving, even when it doesn't feel like it. You have a powerful light inside you. Maybe the world tried to cover it. Maybe your past made you forget. But that light is still there, waiting, burning, hoping, ready. Don't hide from your strength. Don't ignore it. Look at it. Hold it. Believe in it. Because that strength is yours. It has always been yours. You don't need to be someone else. You don't need to copy anyone. Your journey is your own. Your story is yours. And it is not over yet. In fact, it is just beginning. The power of one more try is this. It opens the next door. The one that was closed before. The one that looked too far. The one that was waiting for you to believe again. You don't have to run. You don't have to be fast. You just need to move forward. Even if it's 1 inch. Even if it's one breath. That movement is strength. That decision to keep going again and again will shape your future. When your legs are tired, walk with your heart. When your heart is tired, walk with your soul. When your soul is tired, walk with your memory. Remember how strong you are. Remember what you've survived. Remember the moments you almost gave up, but didn't. Your power is not in perfection. Your power is in your persistence, in your patience, in your will to try again. You are not weak because you struggle. You are powerful because you continue. You are powerful because you believe, even in the dark. That is what heroes do. And you, my friend, are a quiet hero. People may not see your fight. They may not understand your journey, but I do. I see it. I feel it. And I honor it. Your voice matters, even when it shakes. Your dreams matter, even when they seem far. Your effort matters, even when no one claps. Keep going, keep trying, keep believing, even if it takes one more time, even if it takes one more try. That try could be the one that changes everything. You have it in you, right now, right here. The power, the will, the strength, the fire. You have it. You just need to say it to yourself. I will try again. Say it now, softly, gently. I will try again and again. I will try again. That is your power. That is your light. That is your truth. And I am proud of you. Let me tell you a story. It is not about someone rich or famous. It is not about someone with perfect English or perfect grades. It is about a boy, a simple boy, a boy like you, a boy like me, a boy who tried again and again, even when no one saw him, even when no one clapped for him. His name was Sami. Sammy was born in a small village. His home was not big, his family was not rich. But he had a dream. He wanted to learn English. He wanted to speak with people from all over the world. He wanted to stand on a stage one day, hold a microphone, and say something that mattered. But there was a problem. Sammy was shy, very shy. He could not speak in front of others. Every time he tried, his voice shook. His hands became cold. His heart beat too fast. And sometimes people laughed. Not always to hurt him, but the sound still cut deep. Sammy tried to learn English from old books. The pages were torn. The words were hard. He didn't understand everything, but he kept reading. Line by line, word by word, he listened to old radios. He watched people speak in movies, and he practiced alone, in the dark, when no one was watching. There was one day Sammy could never forget. He was in school. The teacher asked him to read out loud. He stood up. His legs were shaking. He looked at the page. The words danced on the paper. He opened his mouth, but nothing came out. Only silence. The class laughed. The teacher smiled sadly. "It's okay," she said. "Maybe next time." That day, Sammy went home and cried. He told his mother, "I'm not smart. I'm not strong. I can't do this." But his mother sat beside him. She put her hand on his back and said, "You don't have to be strong every day. You just have to try one more time." Those words stayed in Sammy's heart. He didn't become perfect overnight, but every day he whispered to himself, "One more try." When he got a word wrong, he said, "One more try." When he forgot a sentence, "One more try." When he cried, "One more try." And something strange began to happen. Slowly the words came easier. Slowly the fear became smaller. Slowly his voice grew louder. Not loud like a shout, but loud like a heartbeat. Strong, steady, alive. One day, there was a speech contest in the village. Sammy's name was on the list. He didn't know how. Maybe a teacher believed in him. Maybe a friend put it there. He wanted to run. His hands were shaking. His stomach hurt. But he remembered his mother's words. Just try one more time. He stood on the stage. The lights were bright. The people were many. He looked around. His breath was short. But then he looked down at the small paper in his hand, the words he had practiced alone, and he began to speak. He made mistakes. He paused too long, but he didn't stop. He didn't run. He didn't quit. He finished. He said the last line. And the room was silent. Then, slowly, claps. One person clapped, then another, then many. Sammy didn't win that day, but he walked home with a smile, because he had done something big. He had faced his fear. He had spoken his truth. And that night, he didn't cry. He slept with peace in his heart. Years passed. Sammy kept learning, kept speaking, kept helping others. One day, he became a teacher, and he told every student who felt afraid, "It's okay. Just try one more time." Sammy's story is not in the news. You won't find him on TV, but his story is real. His pain was real, his fear was real, and his courage, that was the most real thing of all. And you, my friend, have that same courage. You may feel like you are nothing, but inside, you are everything. Inside, you have that same fire, that same voice, that same story waiting to be written. Maybe your name is not Sammy, but your heart has felt the same fear. Your eyes have known the same tears. Your dreams have lived in the same silence. I want you to think of one time you tried. Maybe it didn't work. Maybe you felt ashamed. Maybe people laughed. But you tried. You showed up. And that means something. Remember that moment. And now say it with me. One more try. Again, louder. One more try. That is your key. That is your step. That is your voice. You don't need to be perfect today. You don't need to be strong every moment. You just need to try one more time. Maybe your voice will shake. That's okay. Maybe your hands will sweat. That's okay. Maybe people won't understand. That's okay. What matters is that you try again. Because every try makes you stronger. Every try brings you closer. Every try builds the road under your feet. You don't need a big miracle. You don't need magic. You just need a little bit of courage, just enough to take one step. One more try. Sammy did not win on his first try, or his second, or his third, but he kept going. And so can you. There are people like you all over the world, boys and girls, men and women, trying to learn, trying to speak, trying to grow, and you are one of them. A quiet fighter, a gentle warrior. No one may clap for you yet. No one may see your effort, but I do. I see it. And one day, the world will too. Your story is not finished. Your voice is not broken. Your hope is not lost. Take this moment. Hold it close. Breathe in strength. Breathe out doubt. And whisper to your heart. One more try. That is how stories change. That is how dreams begin. You've listened to your pain. You've sat with your fear. You've remembered your story. You've seen that you are not alone. And now, here you are, ready, open, waiting for one more word, one more reason to move forward. So let me tell you this, clearly, gently, and with my whole heart. One more step can change your whole story. Yes, one more try. One more quiet whisper to yourself. One more small action when no one is watching. One more moment of courage. That's all it takes to shift the road. That's how the change begins. I know it doesn't feel like that. I know the small things feel useless sometimes. You study one new word and forget it. You speak one sentence and mess it up. You take one step and fall again. And your heart says, "What's the point?" But the point is this: you are not the same person you were yesterday. You are stronger now. Not because life got easier, but because you kept going. You kept learning. You kept trying, even when everything told you to stop. The truth is, no one ever wins by doing everything right. People win by not stopping. People grow by trying again. People shine because they didn't quit when things got dark. You have that same power inside you. You may not feel it yet, but it's there, like a seed under the ground, hidden, quiet, but ready to grow. All it needs is one more try, one more moment of sunlight, one more drop of belief. Close your eyes for a second. Take a breath. Picture yourself 1 year from now. You're speaking better, smiling more, feeling proud of yourself, living with more peace. That version of you is not a dream. That version of you is already waiting, already possible. You just need to take steps toward it. It won't be perfect. You will still fall. You will still feel fear. But you will also grow. You will also rise. You will also speak more freely, laugh more loudly, learn more deeply. And when the day comes when you feel tired again, because it will come, remember this moment. Remember this voice. Remember this feeling, that your story did not end in failure. It paused. It waited. And then it rose again. I can't promise you easy days. I can't promise you fast results. But I can promise you this: if you keep trying, your life will change. If you keep standing up, your voice will become stronger. If you keep showing up, your dreams will get closer. You don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to prove yourself to the world. You only need to stay true to your heart. And your heart is saying, even in its softest voice, don't stop. Think of all the people who gave up one step before things got better. Think of all the stories that ended too soon. Don't let your story be one of them. Don't let fear close the book. Don't let shame hold the pen. This is your story, your life, your journey. And it is not too late. You are not too far behind. You are not too broken. The door is still open. The path is still there. The fire is still inside. You don't need big words. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to do one thing today. Try one more time. And tomorrow, try again, even if you cry, even if you shake, Even if no one cheers, you will know, deep inside, you didn't stop, you kept going. That is the kind of strength that builds dreams. That is the kind of courage that builds new lives. That is the kind of spirit that moves mountains. The world may never know your name, but it will feel your light. It will feel your change. It will feel your strength. Because one person who doesn't give up is more powerful than 100 who never tried. So go on, my friend. Stand up. Speak again. Read again. Walk again. Try again. And if you fall, I will be here, waiting, with the same voice, the same belief, the same heart, telling you once more, try again, because you are not done. You are just beginning. Say it with me now one last time, one more try. Let it live in your bones. Let it rise in your heart. Let it carry you forward. One more try. That's how your story changes. After the tears, after the pain, after all the times you felt like giving up, you are still standing. Maybe a little tired, maybe a little scared, but still here. That is what matters now. Let's take a slow breath together. In and out. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your chest rise and fall. You are alive. You are real. You are ready. This moment is not just another minute passing by. This moment is a beginning, a small, quiet beginning. You may not feel powerful yet. That's okay. Power does not shout. Sometimes power is quiet. Power is soft. Power is one small try, done with your whole heart. So let's begin again. Not with pressure, not with fear, just with love, with belief, with one step forward. You want to speak better English. You want to understand more. You want to feel free when you talk. That dream is good. That dream is beautiful. And it is possible. Very possible. But we start small. We start where you are, not where you should be. Where you are is enough. Today, can you learn one new word? Just one. Not 10. Just one. A word that you like. A word that sounds nice to your ears. Maybe hope, maybe light, maybe strong. Write it down. Say it out loud. Feel it in your mouth. That one word is a seed. Tomorrow, can you speak one short sentence? It does not need to be perfect. It does not need to be long. Just simple. Maybe, I can do this. Maybe, I am learning English. Maybe, I feel better now. That sentence is a small door. Behind it is a whole new world. The next day, maybe you listen to one small story in English, or read one small paragraph. That story is your teacher. That paragraph is your friend. These are not just language steps. These are steps of belief, of courage, of change. I know some days will feel heavy. I know you will forget things. You will make mistakes. You will feel like giving up. That is normal. That is part of the road. Don't fight those days. Just walk through them. Slowly. Gently. And then keep going. You are not in a race. You are in a journey. Your own journey. And every step counts. Even the ones that feel small. Even the ones that feel like nothing. Because you are changing. bit by bit, word by word, try by try. You don't need to study for hours. You don't need to memorize everything. You just need to stay with it, day by day, try by try. And as you move forward, you will start to notice small things. You will understand a word someone says. You will answer a question with more confidence. You will read something and feel proud. Those small moments are your signs. They are your light. They tell you, yes, you are growing. Remember, every strong speaker was once a beginner. Every confident person was once shy. Every successful person was once lost. The difference? They didn't stop. They tried again, and again, and again. And now, you are doing the same. This is your challenge, your new chapter. You are not just learning English. You are learning belief. You are learning to trust your journey. You are learning to stand strong inside yourself. And here's a beautiful truth. Every time you try again, you are not going back. You are going deeper. Deeper into strength. Deeper into wisdom. Deeper into who you really are. You will start to love your voice more. You will stop being afraid of mistakes. You will learn to smile when you speak, because the fear will begin to fade, and the light will start to grow. I know it's hard. I know some people don't understand your dream. I know some people may laugh or doubt you. But you are not doing this for them. You are doing this for you. And I see you. I believe in you. I am walking with you in spirit. Every time you try again, I am cheering for you. Even if no one else sees, I do. Even if no one else says it, I will. You are doing something brave. You are changing your story, and the world needs your voice. So here is your gentle challenge today. Pick one small thing, just one. Learn one word, speak one sentence, write one thought, listen to one short clip, then smile. Not because it was perfect, but because you did it. Tomorrow, do it again and again. One more try, that's all it takes. The road is open, the world is waiting, and you are ready. You don't have to be fast. You just have to keep walking. And I will be here every step of the way, with you, for you, believing in you. Because I know one more try is how everything begins. Let me ask you something. What do you hear inside your mind every day? What is the voice saying? Does it tell you that you are slow, that you are not good enough, that other people are better than you? If yes, I want you to know something very important. That voice is not the truth. That voice is just an old fear. That voice is not your real self. Your real voice is kind. Your real voice is full of love and hope. Your real voice is waiting to speak. Sometimes we forget how powerful we are. Sometimes we only hear the noise of failure, the pain of yesterday, the words people said that hurt, and that noise becomes our story. But it doesn't have to stay that way. You have a true voice inside you, a voice that says, I can learn, a voice that says, I am strong, a voice that says, One more try. Let's listen to that voice today. Let's make it louder, not with shouting, not with force, but with practice, with love, with patience. Every time you say something in English, even if it is simple, your true voice grows stronger. Every time you don't give up, even when you feel tired, your true voice becomes clearer. Every try is a way of saying, I am not broken. I am building. Maybe your English is not perfect. That's okay. You are not trying to be perfect. You are trying to be free. You are trying to open your mouth and speak your heart. That takes courage. That takes soul. And you have both. Think about a time when you felt brave. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe you asked a question in class. Maybe you said hello to someone in English. Maybe you watched a video and tried to repeat the words. That moment was not small. That was your voice trying. That was your soul growing. Now imagine what happens when you do that every day. Just a little. Just enough. You start to believe again. You start to smile more. You begin to speak with less fear and more feeling. One day, you will look back and say, I can't believe I was afraid to speak. One day, you will help someone else and say, don't worry, I was just like you. Because your pain today becomes your power tomorrow. It all begins with one more try. That try may not feel strong. It may feel shaky. But that's how real strength feels. It shakes. It stumbles. But it keeps going. Let me tell you something important. You don't have to fight alone. You don't have to climb the mountain in one day. You don't have to carry all your fear forever. You are allowed to be gentle. You are allowed to go slow. You are allowed to be kind to yourself. This is not about doing more. This is about being more patient, more honest, more free. Every time you try again, you become more of yourself. I know the journey is long. I know some days feel empty. I know there are times you just want to give up and sleep. That is okay. You are human. You are soft and tired and trying. But even on those days, if you whisper one word, just one, you are still growing. Even if you only think in English quietly in your mind, you are still trying. That is enough. That is more than enough. Do you remember your first try? Maybe it was hard. Maybe you felt scared. Maybe your hands were shaking. But you did it. You started. You began. That beginning still lives inside you. That first courage is still here. You can return to it any time. It's always waiting. Your voice is not small. It's just new. Your voice is not broken. It's just waking up. And it will get louder. It will get clearer. It will rise. Because you are not giving up. You are learning to trust yourself. You are learning to say, I don't know this yet, but I will. You are learning to smile when you make mistakes. You are learning to breathe and begin again. And I am proud of you. So proud. Because you are not chasing someone else's life. You are building your own. You are creating your own path. You are becoming your own hero. So please, speak one more sentence today. Think one more kind thought about yourself. Try one more time. Say it with me now, in a soft voice. One more try. Again. One more try. Let that be your guide. Let that be your light. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time, and every try, every word, every breath, you are becoming more. So don't stop now. Keep going. I'm right here with you, because the power is in the trying. And you, my friend, are powerful. Let's take one deep breath together. Slowly. In and out. Feel that? That is life. That is your life, and it is moving forward, step by step. You may not see the change every day, but it is happening. You are changing. You are growing. You are becoming something more than you were yesterday, not because you are perfect, but because you are trying, and trying is everything. Sometimes we think life is about big things, big wins, big success, big moments. But real life is quiet. Real growth is slow. Real change comes from tiny steps. A word, a breath, a soft whisper that says, "I'll try again." That is where the magic is. That is where you are. Think about this journey, your journey. Maybe you started with fear. Maybe you felt lost. Maybe you wanted to quit. But still, you stayed. Still, you showed up. Still, you kept saying, "One more try." And look at you now. You are not the same person you were before. You are stronger. You are braver. You are more kind to yourself. And that is victory. No one can take that from you. No failure, no mistake, no slow day. You earned that strength. You built it with your own hands, your own heart. You were the one who woke up again. You were the one who said, "I'll try." And that is something to be proud of. You see, my friend, the power was never in being perfect. The power was never in doing everything right. The power was always in the trying, in the quiet choice to not give up, in the soft voice that says, "Maybe I can." That is real power. That is real courage. So what now? What do you do next? You take the next small step. You speak one more word. You learn one more sentence. You breathe one more time and say, "I am still here." That is your next step. That is your next try. And I want you to know this. You are not alone. I am with you, and many others are with you. People you don't even know. People in different countries. People learning just like you. People trying just like you. We are all in this together. And every time one of us says, "I'll try again," we make the world a little brighter, a little kinder, a little stronger. You are not just learning English. You are learning how to believe again. You are learning how to be kind to yourself. You are learning how to keep going even when it's hard. And that will help you in everything, not just English. That will help you in life. There will still be days when you feel tired. That's okay. There will still be days when you want to stop. That's okay too. But on those days, remember this voice. Remember these words. And say to yourself, "One more try. Just one. That's all." And let that be enough. You are building something beautiful, a new habit, a new story, a new self. And every time you try, even when no one sees it, even when no one hears it, You are creating a better future for you, for your family, for the people you love, and for the world. Because your growth becomes a gift to others. Your effort becomes a light. Your courage becomes someone else's hope. One day, someone will hear your story. They will hear how you kept trying, how you didn't give up, and they will feel strong too. Your one more try will become someone else's first try. And that is how change begins. So today, as we close this journey, I want you to do one thing, just one. I want you to look in the mirror and say, I am proud of me. Say it even if you don't feel it yet. Say it softly. Say it with love. Because it's true. You should be proud. You didn't stop. You didn't run away. You stayed. And that is the beginning of everything. This is not the end, my friend. This is just the beginning of a new you, the beginning of a stronger voice, the beginning of your story, the real one, the one where you win not because you are perfect, but because you don't give up. So go, take your next step, speak your next word, live your next try, and remember this. Every small effort adds up. Every try counts. Every mistake is just part of the road, and you are walking it with courage. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving your time, your heart, your trust. Thank you for not giving up. I see you. I believe in you. And I'll be here, always, whispering with you. One more try. Now go and live your story. The world is waiting for your voice.